On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Not the wrong.
Yeah.
How?
Because I'm not assuming anything. I'm not just going to say or just assume that this person know that they are in the wrong. I will point the wrong out and let them know I'm not playing guessing games with them. Hey, yo, bro, you did X, Y, and Z. That wasn't right. And then hopefully they might have known it ahead of time. Or if when I say it to them at that point in time, they can acknowledge where they was wrong, or acknowledge or see what I'm saying to them.
Now, see, that's the problem, is that it's not about giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Is when you see a hyena, you point it out so that you don't get your hand bit again. When you see a rabid dog, you deal with it accordingly. You don't give it the benefit of the doubt and you want to go up and start petting the stray dog. You watch your fucking hands because you know that it's something that can bite you and give you rabies.
Would that be fair to say?
Probably.
Let me add some of this, because I see where you're going, Logic. But the person that's dogging these women out are actually their own mothers. See, we, men and women, we actually look to match our experience that we grew up seeing, environment, all the other shit. So if your mom treated you like shit, dogs you out, make you feel like whatever, you're gonna go find a dude that somewhat gave you the same chaotic life or the confrontational shit or whatever it is, talking down on you or whatever that she grew up seeing. So, and that's the reason why I say a lot of women crave chaos, because they grew up in chaos. So it's hard for them to get it out of their system. So the person that actually brought them out is their own fucking mama.
Women crave stability, bro. A lot of women crave stability because they try to get
familiarity. And if they grew up in familiarity and it was chaos, they are going to subconsciously crave that shit.
It's not true. My wife grew up in chaos and she craves stability.
Okay.
That's just a fact. Like, she craved stability.
You do know you can have stability and chaos at the same, not at the same time. It's a, and this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying chaos all the time. I said at some point shit need to be like this. And that's all. That's what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing.
Hold up for a second. Sometimes my patience be running thin, yo. Every time, no matter what it is, this shit is tiring. Motherfuckers don't want to take responsibility for nothing.
Why is your camera shaking?
Why is your camera shaking, bro? Like, what are you over there doing?
I'm on my laptop. I'm on my laptop. Pardon me.
Nah, nigga, you look like you in jail.
Listen, man.
Why you on a trampoline?
Hold on, wait. Listen, you can say
the Facebook niggas in jail with white t-shirt and a white background, and I love you though. But I'm thinking you like you in Facebook jail. I'm just saying.
Listen. We could say the jokes for afterwards, but I think I feel like I'm in jail with the same fucking thoughts.
You look like you in jail.
That people use over and over again. Like, women want to point the fingers at men, and men want to point the fingers at women. It's a lack of accountability. Every time motherfuckers talk, all I hear is no one want to never say. Both motherfuckers get bored.
Bro, it's a like accountability with
listen, you have moments that you might get bored for it could be a day or two. I don't really care. It doesn't even matter. Like, take some fucking responsibility for your own goddamn actions. You talking about, mothers, it's the person who's doing this is mothers. God damn it. If you could point the fingers at women, it's the same motherfucker that you could point the finger at women. You could also, there's some blame to go to men, because we're the men that. Why you allowing your woman?
The nation of Islam can't save you tonight.
Wait. I'm gonna get
I can quote straight out of a book what I'm talking about.
Allow y'all to talk. You gotta let me get my
what are you talking about?
That's fair.
Allow y'all to talk. Let me get my piece off, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's just tiring of hearing the same thing over and over again. And then you got the why, if you're a man, if you allowing women to misguide the family on another level, or to the wrong way, the way Mr. Letgo's saying, well, what that says about the man who had babies by her. Huh. What that says about, and if the woman want to point fingers at the man, oh, you know, he made me do this. The whole, ain't nobody make you do anything. Because somebody, you know, ain't do what they supposed to do doesn't mean that you not do what you supposed to do. And just because you are around your children doesn't mean that you are, you know, that you actually taking care of them. You could just be babysitting and allow your children to do whatever the hell they want to do. So it's enough fingers to be point back and forth. Both parties could get bored depending on the situation if you live long enough. At the end of the day, bro, stop this pointing the goddamn finger. I want to hear more accountability and taking on responsibility, because the meaning of life is taking on responsibility at the end of the day. Man, and that's the only thing I want to say at this point until we get to the other jump. But that shit is a headache, man. All I hear is like children. Oh, he did it. No, he did it. That's what children do. Pointing the fingers at others. Accountability is allergic to the immature. And if you
go done,
please, bro.
Well, Rashaan, let me ask you a question.
You got your phone shaking and shit.
Bullshit, man. For real.
Let me ask you a question, Rashaan. If you're dealing with your kid, do you just automatically assume that they're gonna take responsibility for the thing that they do wrong, or do you have to point out the bad behavior first?
Can you restate your question? I'm sorry.
If you're dealing with a kid and they do something wrong, do you automatically assume that they just gonna naturally take responsibility, or do you have to point out the bad behavior first?
I don't assume anything. I give them the benefit of doubt. Me pointing out the wrong.
You give them the benefit of doubt. The benefit of the doubt, or you pointing out the wrong?
Yeah.
How?
Because I'm not assuming anything. I'm not just going to say, or just assume that this person know that they are in the wrong. I will point the wrong out and let them know. I'm not playing guessing games with them. Hey, yo, bro, you did X, Y, and Z. That wasn't right. And then hopefully they might have known it ahead of time. Or if when I say it to them at that point in time, they can acknowledge where they was wrong, or acknowledge or see what I'm saying to them.
Now, see, that's the problem, is that it's not about giving somebody the benefit of the doubt. Is when you see a hyena, you point it out so that you don't get your hand bit again. When you see a rabid dog, you deal with it accordingly. You don't give it the benefit of the doubt and you want to go up and start petting the stray dog. You watch your fucking hands, because you know that it's something that can bite you and give you rabies.